Today is day 26 of 30 days of sharing ideas and experiences from my book, Heal My Voice, An Evolutionary Woman's Journey. The title of this chapter, this story is Fjorda Roster, Liberated Voices, Heal My Voice, Sweden. This was the second Heal My Voice project led by Marie Ek-Lipanovska. And the question today to bring us into this is, where do you feel your voice is liberated? Where do you feel your voice is liberated? Do you have a liberated voice at the dinner table, in your business, in your community, in some relationships, but not in others, in the world? So I feel like this is one of those questions that you could take apart. First of all, what does liberation mean to you? What does it mean to have a liberated voice? And then look at where in your life do you feel that liberation, and where is it that you feel like your voice is shut down or not welcomed? All right, I'm going to read a little bit of this story. One of the gifts during this project was seeing the ripple effect of our voices and the interconnectedness between women in different countries. During the writing of stories in this project, I had an opportunity to visit Sweden and stay with Marie Ek-Lipanovska, the founder of Heal My Voice Sweden, at her home in Malmö for 6 weeks. In the early 1900s, my grandfather Arthur was born in Malmö, Sweden. He traveled to America with his family when he was 10 years old. Visiting Marie, who happened to live in the town of my Swedish lineage, gave me an opportunity to return to the land of my roots and to see the growing community of women who were healing their voices there. How amazing is that? Of all the places in the world, Marie lived in the town of my ancestors. It was an opportunity to heal the generations of women who came before me. Marie took me on a tour of churches and home addresses that were passed on to me. I got a glimpse of the places my grandfather had lived. The Liberated Voices Project was a continuation of a community of women who had written a story in Worthy Voices, the first Heal My Voice Sweden project. Most of the women lived in Sweden and were able to travel to see each other in person. What was so palpable in this community was how the sharing of vulnerable stories and revealing parts of themselves that had been hidden was opening the women to have deeper connections with each other. Marie shared what was happening with the Heal My Voice community. In Sweden, we have had gatherings of fire ceremonies for our fathers. We have met by a sacred tree we chose in the forest. We have had writing workshops and lectures. We clean out our closets and share clothes that no longer fit. We share furniture. One woman is now a godmother to a Heal My Voice Sweden author's newborn baby. We are sharing resources. It was while I was in Sweden that one of the women asked me to look around the room at the women who were there, who had all written stories in Heal My Voice Sweden, and she thanked me for my voice, for starting Heal My Voice. And it was a moment where I got to see the ripple effect of following my heart, following my intuition. And I would encourage each of you to look at that and to know that even when you don't have a moment like that, your voice is creating a ripple effect out in the world. When you follow your heart, when you listen to your intuition, where you show up, because in your heart, this is where you are meant to serve, to offer, to lead. One of the things that also came out of this project was creating a bridge between the two countries, a bridge between Sweden and the United States. When I returned, I opened up the Heal My Voice community secret Facebook group, which we were all in which some of the women from Sweden joined. And we began to ask questions to connect us. One was, when I was in Sweden, I saw a sign with these words, Ingen dröm är för stor. No dream is too big. And the question was, what dream do you have that seems like it is too big? What is one step you can take towards reaching it? And then we asked questions about, as the women were writing stories in Sweden, we asked the women in the United States, what is a liberated voice to you? So it created these connections. It's so easy to see discourse in the world, to see the tension that is created by cities, by countries. But when you actually connect with people, whether it's driving around the United States and going, maybe you're someone who lives in a city, but you go to a small town and you begin to see that people are people, that our hearts, our desires, we have similar hearts and desires. And it's the same thing when you go to different countries. This was a real turning point in the Heal My Voice projects also, because it created more of a connection with Heal My Voice and Heal My Voice Sweden. And in the next two projects, the final two, there were women from the US and Sweden in all of those projects. And so I will continue to talk about that. So I just invite you, with this simple question, where do you feel your voice is liberated? Where do you feel that you have the freedom to speak, to express, to be yourself? Do you have it in your home? Do you have it in some relationships but not in others? Do you feel this way with your work? Do you feel liberated, like you can be who you are, you can express yourself? How about in your communities? How about in your family? And how about in the world? Finding those ways to celebrate each other, to have connection. Okay, so this is a short video today, and just continue to go out in the world and ask yourself, where do you feel your voice is liberated? And sending in this moment so much gratitude to Marie Eklibanovska, who continues to grow community and help women to heal their voices in different ways in Sweden and in Europe. And I will see you tomorrow for day 27 of 30 days of sharing inspiration and ideas and experiences from my book, Heal My Voice, An Evolutionary Woman's Journey. So much love. Mwah.